When we first started this journey, you wrote a single line, print hello, Python. It felt simple, even a little playful. But over these months, you've seen that Python is more than a beginner toy. Is the backbone of real systems used by banks, SaaS companies, and e-commerce giants. In this final stage, we leave the basics behind. We're diving into professional Python, the kind used to read and write files, guard against errors, connect with APIs and databases, and deploy in containers. What follows isn't just code, it's how Python becomes capital, a tool that scales into production systems, creates business value, and fuels billion-dollar companies. Let's dive in. Every system lives on data. Imagine you're at an e-commerce company. Each night, orders are exported into a file named orders. TXT Python lets you open that file, and when you call read, the entire content scrolls across your console. Of course, you often need to add data to it by opening the file in append mode. You can add a new line without erasing what's there, just like a bank adding a new transaction to a ledger. But forgetting to close files causes errors in production. That's why Python gives us the with keyword. It automatically closes the file for you when the job is done. But what happens when something goes wrong? If you divide 10 by 0, your program crashes. In a classroom, that's fine. In a bank, that's a catastrophe. Python's try and except keywords create a safety net. You wrap risky code inside a try block, and if an error happens, the except block catches it, prints a friendly message, and the program continues running. This resilience is what separates toy programs from enterprise software. As projects grow, you can't keep thousands of lines in one file. Python organizes code into modules, reusable files containing functions. You just import a module and use its functions anywhere you need. Packages. Take this a step further, bundling many modules together, like an ERP system with finance, HR, and supply chain modules all in one place. This modularity keeps code clean, even when it scales to millions of lines. Now, picture this. One project needs an old version of a library, while another needs the new one. If you install both on the same machine, chaos ensues. That's why Python offers virtual environments. They create isolated sandboxes for each project, so you can install specific library versions without conflicts. For a SaaS company running dozens of microservices, this isolation is absolutely essential. One reason Python dominates is its massive library ecosystem. Need to call an API. Use the requests library. Need to work with data. Use pandas. Build a machine learning model. Use TensorFlow. This ecosystem is how businesses leverage decades of community innovation in just minutes. Modern businesses don't operate in silos, they communicate through APIs. With requests, you can pull live currency exchange rates or customer data from Stripe with a single line of code. At a small scale, files are fine. But real businesses need databases. Python integrates seamlessly with everything from lightweight databases like SQLite to massive cloud data warehouses like BigQuery. Python becomes the key that unlocks your company's most valuable asset, its data. So you've built your app. How do you ship it to the world? That's where Docker comes in. Docker wraps your Python program and all its dependencies into a container that runs identically anywhere on your laptop, in the cloud, or across a global network. Netflix and Stripe use this exact approach to deploy their services worldwide. Docker ensures your code doesn't just run locally, it scales globally and reliably. Perhaps nowhere is Python's power more obvious than in data science. With the Pandas library, you can analyze sales data in seconds. And with scikit-learn, you can build models that predict customer churn or detect fraudulent transactions. This is how Python turns raw data into predictive power. Let's pause and reflect. You've learned to connect Python to files and databases, handle errors gracefully, organize code into modules, deploy globally with Docker, and turn data into predictions. Together, these skills transform Python from a beginner's language into a true enterprise tool. From your first print, "Hello, Python," to building containerized, data-driven applications, you've walked the full arc of this language. Python is more than syntax, it's a bridge between human ideas and business impact. And now you hold those tools in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. If you found this series valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and keep building. See you next time.